Look at how beautiful that sunset is. It's so freaking pretty. We're just out walking around town, and then this happens. Look at how orange it is. It's like Halloween. Hey, what's up, you guys? It's Allison here. It's Castiel right there. I am watching Doctor Who. I'm going to be doing this video over the next 2 days or so, maybe even 3 days. But with Hurricane Irma coming possibly towards Florida, I'm filming right now on Wednesday night. So we're still not 100% sure where it's going to go, but it's still projected to impact Florida in some way. So this video is pretty much just going to be about getting ready for a hurricane when you have pets. As you guys know, I do have 2 cats and a dog, Castiel. I also have reptiles. I have a couple of snakes, and then I have a bearded dragon, and I also have a hedgehog. Now, we're not going to evacuate because we are in northern central Florida. I do live in an apartment, so it is pretty sturdy. Also, my apartment complex will take care of any of the damages that's done to my home. There's a couple of obvious things you can do. One of those being get lots of water, make sure you have food, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know this stuff. What you might not remember is that you want to make sure that your car is full of gas, just in case. With pets, you're definitely going to want to make sure you have plenty of water for them as well. You're going to want to make sure that you have stuff for them to do because you're not going to be able to take them outside. I'm going to make a whole separate video on this that's going to come out either Saturday or Sunday. This video is projected to come out on Saturday, so I think that video will come out on Sunday. Alright guys, today is Saturday. It's late. We just filled up empty water bottles, all the bottles that we had in our trash can. We just filled it up with water. We put about 10 in the freezer, and then we started bagging up ice that our ice maker was making. So that's ready to go. We have his water and the cat's water on the table, and we have the rest in the fridge. It won't stay cold very long if the power goes out, but we have a cooler that we're going to put all that in. The next step is going to be filling the bathtub up with water, which we are probably going to do tomorrow. Cass did go outside yesterday. He didn't get to go today because it did start raining. So, not much more we can do with him, unfortunately. We've got both the dogs and the cat's food ready to go. Stores are expected to open up again in the week, so we're not worried about running out of food. The only thing we're worried about is losing power for more than 2 weeks. It's very difficult to cook when you don't have any power, but we'll figure it out. I've honestly been really stressed out, so I haven't done a whole lot of filming. It's I think at this moment the hurricane has shifted west, so Gainesville is now going to be getting a really bad part of Hurricane Irma. So we're trying to make sure we're as prepared as possible. We decided that we are not going to board up our sliding glass door because nobody else in our apartment complex did it. So we decided not to do that. We brought in everything from outside. Make sure you clean clothes, clean all the clothes that you have, clean all the dishes that you have, so that, you know, just in case the power does go out, you have loads and loads of clean clothes, loads and loads of clean dishes. It's just make sure everything's ready. Honestly, we're about as prepared as we're gonna be. I've been working and scrambling to get everything ready, and I mean, you know, you can only do so much. A lot of places are closed. A lot of places closed today. There's nothing left open until probably Tuesday. So hopefully you got everything ready. If you forgot something, maybe you can call a friend and they'll help you out. But I mean, this is pretty much it. Hunkering down from here. A few people mentioned using thunder shirts. That does not work for my dog. It might work for yours, but it does not work for mine. If your animal is feeling uncomfortable, try to console them as much as possible. We have never been through a storm like this. When Hurricane Matthew came through last year, my animals didn't care. Like, it honestly wasn't that bad in my area, so, I mean, we were outside. They were all fine. I don't know how Oscar's going to do. This is going to be his first storm, so we'll see. I think he'll do fine. As long as we don't freak out, they won't freak out. And that's one big thing that you need to remember. I'm sorry this vlog is so boring. I'm honestly really stressed out, in case you haven't noticed. It's very difficult to keep a level head during this because I'm very afraid of what could possibly happen. You know, you're always afraid of the unknown. So, we're doing our best. Definitely try and follow these tips as closely as you can. Of course, unfortunately, by now, it's kind of already too late, but some things that you definitely can go ahead and get ready is start filling up your fridge with ice. Fill up the bathtub. Fill up empty bottles that you have lying around. Some electronic tips is if you feel like the power is going to go out, unplug all of your electronics because the surge could mess up your chargers and stuff. So unplug everything, put it in a safe place, and then put it in a safer place. You're not freaking out at all, are you? Yeah, see, I'm perfectly fine. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, the cats are... They just knocked the TV over. Okay, TV didn't break. That was a close one. That actually has never happened, surprisingly. The cats don't usually do that. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm sorry. I'm just so, like, it's crazy. But yeah, make sure you have a ready-to-go bag just in case. Make sure you have plenty of stuff for your animals to do. I will be making a video on that later over the course of the hurricane, showing you what I did to keep cats occupied. This is especially good for the future since there's apparently like 3 or 4 hurricanes around Florida right now that could potentially hit Florida. So, you know, with animals, you just want to make sure you take every precaution possible. Just try to keep them as calm as you possibly can. Keep them away from the windows. You know, this is a very hard video to do because there's so many little things that you forget about and then you remember them when it's too late. I'm really afraid about forgetting something. So, hey, if you guys have any tips that you think I should know, leave them down in the comments also. I would really love to hear them about what you think you should do to prepare for a hurricane when you have pets. Because there's so many little things that you don't even think about. I know a couple of people were like, oh, well, I'm not going outside to take my animal to the bathroom. So they actually got like a little pool and they filled that pool with grass so that that dog would have a place to go. We actually kind of have something similar, but we have a bunch of dog pads in our kitchen because, you know, he likes to pee on our vacuum. So we're like, well, if that's the place he likes to pee, when, you know, he's been in the house for too long, you know, we'll use that. So, and you know, of course the cats pee and poop in the litter box, so that's not a problem. Guys, soon, hopefully, the power, if it goes out, it won't be out for too long, and we can get back to my regular scheduled videos. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope all of you stay safe out there. Like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe, and like you guys know the rest, I don't need to tell you. But love you guys. Please stay safe. Comment that you're safe and where you're at in Florida if you live in Florida, or even comment what you think about this storm. I know a lot of people were saying, oh, this is the end of the world, like the God prophecy, stuff like that. Other people were saying it's because of climate change, that it's our fault that we did this. So comment what your opinions are below. Is this just because it's hurricane season? Is it because it's climate change? Is it God coming to punish us? What is your opinion? Comment below. Love you guys. Comment, subscribe. I already said all this. And I'll see you next time. Say bye, guys. Tail. Bye.